All right, right there. Yeah, I was gonna say we should be able to see him. Out of breath, out of breath. Way too close. Oh my God. Another double up. Woo. So I've been thinking a lot about how we're making money lately, and I've been really enjoying it, but now I want to step it up a notch and see if we can't break into that 1,500 to potentially 1,600 cash from one single animal. And by doing that, we're going to head out for some coyotes. That's what I was looking for. Right there, we got a coyote 185 yards out from us. Now, he's actually behind a bunch of brush, but we're going to have an opening here eventually. And when we do, we gotta capitalize on it. It's right there. Beautiful shot. Absolutely smoked him. Another one, another one. Oh my God, another incredible shot. Dropped him, doubled up. Back to back coyotes. There we go. And there's a muley we jumped up as well, but I honestly couldn't tell if it was a buck or a doe. I think it was a doe, to be honest. Well, I guess we're never gonna know. But one thing we are gonna know is the fact that we got two coyotes laying right there, side by side. And we haven't even gotten to the best spot yet. All right, here's the first one. I believe this was a female. And it was a perfect double lung shot on the walk at 190 yards. Again, we got to get our consecutive harvest up. And then once we do that, we'll start getting some pretty good pennies. And we got this one here. This one should be around 12 to 1,300 cash. Yep, 1,200. And now our consecutive is up to 40, which is helping quite a bit. And once we get it to 60, then we should be around 1,400 cash. But take a look at that shot. Trotting double lung liver at 200 yards. Absolutely beautiful shot placement. Well, I was hoping this wasn't exactly going to happen, but we unfortunately jumped one up here. Because we weren't able to see when he was in this tall grass. I think he jumped up somewhere over here. So the good thing is, oh, there's his track. We may be able to get eyes on him going across this opening here. That is not a coyote. But he should be down there somewhere. I don't see him yet. Oh my God, there's a giant ram out there taking off. Holy, is that thing huge. My God. We got him to slow down, so we actually just may be able to pull off a shot on this thing. Whew, there he is right there. Don't have a good angle for a shot just yet. Not just yet. That's not him. That's not him. And I kind of lost sight of him. There he is. 325 yards away. Just don't have an angle for a shot. Pretty near, but not quite. Oh. Yeah, that's it. Not quite. Oh, coyote. Right there. Right there he goes. Spine shot, guarantee it. But the follow-up connected. There goes a muley. Boy, that ram was huge. But it just didn't quite present us with a shot. Doe taking off there. Tiny muley buck. All right, well, we got our coyote, and that's what we wanted. Oh, nice buck. Perfect shot. Are you kidding me? I honestly am quite a bit impressed at the fact that we dropped him with a single shot in the 257 Magnum. Like, this thing doesn't exactly drop deer, especially not mule deer. So the fact that we dropped that thing was pretty astonishing, to be honest. And I'm thinking the only way we could have potentially done that is by pulling off a heart shot. It almost had to have been a heart shot. Had to have. All right, our coyote is laying right here. Nope, that would be a rock. But this, yeah, see, we initially shot him in the intestine and spine, but the follow-up shot saved him and got a perfect heart shot at 156 yards. Oh my God, what a flawless shot. And honestly, it was so good that it didn't even hit hardly the lung. It just grazed the lung and just smoked the bottom of the heart. With that, we're at 60% consecutive harvests and 1,200 cash. As you can see, 1,200 cash for this female versus 1,000 from before. And this time we hit him twice. Didn't even have as good a quick kill, but it's just because of the consecutive harvests. So now the next one that we find. Now this consecutive harvest is going to be at 80%. Okay. So it should stay. It should be at 100% now. The next one that we find, we should be able to get. It is a heart shot. That's what I figured. I'm like, there's no way we would have dropped that buck with a double lung. It just, there's no possible way. But if we connect on heart, that's going to for surely drop him. A very nice 206, but a high rack muley buck right there. Perfect drop shot at 150 yards, right in the heart. That's a sweet buck. This actually reminds me very much of my South Dakota whitetail. Very, very much. Well, we got the track from our max weight ram, and there's a good chance we might be able to get eyes on him down here. So what we're gonna do is see if we can't locate him around this next bend here. Ooh, fresh coyote, fresh coyote. And another muley there. All right, let's see what we got here. That may be our ram. He called 150 yards away, which would then put him somewhere around here. All right, tell you what, we're gonna hang tight here. Watch and wait for motion. I just saw motion right there. I just saw motion right there. But I couldn't tell what it was, and I couldn't get a spotting on it. Unbelievable. Right there. All right, well, we found a 3. That is not the... Oh my God, there he is. Don't go through there that fast. You gotta slow down just a little bit. Oh, I could have taken it. All right, we got an opening. We got an opening right here. And he should be stepping out any minute now. Remember, we gotta hold low. Hold for the heart. There he is. Smoked him. Yes! He's down right there. Woo! And we got him just in time. Boy, he looked pretty impressive, and we're about to find out how impressive right now. Look at the size of the mass and the curl on that thing. Holy. He was huge. He was absolutely huge. I wanted to get a shot on him before, but he never gave us an opportunity for a shot because he kept going straight away from us. We set up in the tripod, had patience, waited. Couldn't quite get a shot because he started trotting, and the second time he slowed down, we took the shot and smoked him. 189.08. That thing was only 7 points off from being a diamond. So as a 4, that thing is gigantic. And look at the size of the heart on this thing. Surprisingly, we actually shot above the heart because it was only like 120. But the reality is we needed to aim below the heart in order to hit the heart. We aimed right on the heart and we shot right above the heart, but still absolutely smoked him with a perfect double lung shot. Look at the mass on that thing. I just can't get over that. And the realness of all the curves on that, the texture of the horns. And holy, that's cool. Look at all the rings. Every one of these lines counts as some kind of age or how old he is. Wow. That is a heck of a ram. And let's see how we did. Species difficulty, only 50% because they're not that difficult apparently, but we are at 100% for consecutive harvests. And with that, that was 1,200 cash. So well worth it. Well worth it. All right, so we got ourselves into a little bit of a pickle here. We got a call from a whitetail buck down here on the bottom, and we also got a call from our coyote down here on the left. So I'm not exactly sure which one we're gonna go for first, but because the whitetail just called down here, I think we're gonna try and slide over and get a better viewpoint from the top of this ridge. Hopefully we can spot at least one of them. All right, right there. Yeah, I was gonna say we should be able to see them. Out of breath, out of breath. Way too close. Oh my God. Another double up. Woo. The first shot, I think we hit the thing way back in the hind quarter, but because he was quartered so much, I believe we connected on a Texas heart shot. Yes, we did. That is a vital hit on the first one, for sure. Land right here, and it was a liver shot at 82 yards, going straight for the heart. That's Texas heart shot all day. So it seems that once you change the time, you lose your consecutive harvest bonus. That's interesting. And we didn't even go to the main menu. All we did was change the time. And we lost it. For instance, this would have been 1,300 to 1,400 cash. Another liver shot, back-to-back liver shots. Texas heart shot on the run at 102 yards. All right, we happen to have a nice bobcat sitting here, and he's actually bedded roughly 185 yards away from us. We should be able to go for a perfect shot if we hold it right above the heart. Or right on the heart. All right, let's go get him. You know, this is a pretty cool area here because it's really flat out in the open, but then it's very hilly all around us. So we can pretty much see 360 degrees in every single direction right now. But also, we're on a flat area here at the same time. So we don't have to go running through brush, and dodging rocks, and rock climbing and whatnot. We can just go straight. And we can get to the top of this mountain here, which will then overlook this whole massive valley. All right, did we pull off a heart shot? And we pretty near did. Absolutely smoked him nonetheless. 196 yard, perfect double lung shot. And 1,200 cash. So now we should be about back up to 60%. Another bobcat. No shot though, not from that angle. Ah! Oh, got him. We saved it on our final shot. Well, technically the cactus saved him there, but you know, we'll take the credit for it, I suppose. Wow, where'd he even come from? We must have jumped him up out of this brush here. Looks like one hit. And 2 hit. Maybe 3. Nope, 2 hits. And the second hit connected on the heart. Are you kidding me? 24.72 gold It was a brown Mexican bobcat, but since we have 100%, actually we don't even have 100%. Now we're at 80. Still 1,424 cash for that bobcat, and it's a nice gold. Our first shot luckily dropped low, because if that would have hit an inch higher, it would have been intestine and he would have went down instantly. Our cash would have been nowhere near this amount, but the follow-up shot connected straight through the center of the heart. I mean, literally nothing but heart, and then it passed straight through the other side. Wow, that's cool. All right, we got eyes on another bobcat. We just jumped up here. He's 120 yards out, so we're gonna zero in for 80 because I don't want to shoot high and accidentally hit the spine. And that is a perfect shot. So at this point, we should have 100% consecutive harvest, and that would potentially give us almost 1,500 cash for that shot. There's a really good... Is there another bobcat? Seriously? Okay, that's a female. But we're finding bobcats all over the place now. So the question is, did we break the 1,500 mark? And this for surely has a good chance. Oh my god, not quite. 1427, and that's as much as we could get for that bobcat. 100% with everything. But the thing is, he wasn't as big as what he needs to be to get to that next stage. Like if he was a big 7 or a mythical, it probably would have hit 1,500. But there's our shot. Nice long shot on the run. And he smoked. All right, there should be a coyote down here. Right there. Oh, that is not a coyote. That is a whole entire herd of mule deer. Decent buck there. Yeah, he must be right behind that ledge. All right, let's see if we have the collar. Of course we don't. Nope. There he is. Oh my god, he's running right to us. He's running right to us. He literally stopped right when we took that shot. As soon as we took that shot. I mean, it was gonna be a perfect heart shot. Oh, whitetails. Giant buck, giant buck, giant buck. Oh my god, that thing's huge. We gotta get to the top here of this hill. And we might be able to get a shot when he cuts through. That's not him. That's not him. Where is he? Where is he? There. All right, we gotta hold it right on the center of the lung for 300. Ah, get out of that brush. I hope he didn't go behind that hill. Unbelievable. We had him right there. Oh, he's still there. He's still there. Oh my god. Smoked him. Come on. Yes! We got him. Holy, that was an awesome shot. Jumped up something down here. I'm not sure what it was, but... What was that? Oh. Looks like a couple more muley took off. But we drilled our big one and he's already down right there. Heck yes. Oh, that was cool. Look at all the whitetail. All right, now we can grab our coyote and then we can go get our huge whitetail that we took at about 300 yards. I'd like to see where we hit on that. I was holding center lung. I kind of wanted to go a little bit lower, like top of the heart, but boy, we really didn't have much time there. Boy, we really didn't have much time there. All right, here's our coyote that we hit like 7 times. Only twice. First shot, yeah, he stopped. Would have smoked him. Harvest check dropped down to 0 again. Now, I don't understand how that harvest check works, to be honest. Because, we haven't changed the time. We were just at 100%. And then now, all of a sudden, it goes back to 0. Another bobcat calling. Oh. The bobcat should be coming through there. Not that it matters. We're good. As soon as we get this buck, we are good. I knew that was a buck. All right, so our beautiful whitetail should be right over here. Yep, there he lays. And there are some more bobcat. 5 medium, 5 medium. Holy bobcats. All right, well, let's get our giant buck. It's gonna be a 210 gold. I told you I wanted to be lower. We got so lucky. But at the same time, still a pretty incredible shot to get spine and lung at 320 yards on this beautiful whitetail buck. There we have it. Well, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and also check out all the videos that I have down below. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.